Hey there, Saber fans, Shamim here. Today is Force Friday, the 2nd, when all the new toys and merchandise for Star Wars The Last Jedi Episode 8 is released. And I was lucky to snag the new Black Series Rey Jedi Training Force FX Lightsaber by Hasbro. So I'm going to do an unboxing video for you guys. It's still taped. I haven't opened it, so you guys get to see my genuine first-hand experience reactions to this new Force FX lightsaber. Let's take a look at the packaging. You got Rey Jedi Training Force FX Lightsaber. It says Star Wars Black Series. Got your blue blade. Taking a look at the box, you see that it is the Force Awakens, The Last Jedi configuration. Pretty much Empire Strikes Back, except the glass eye is there. And it seems now that the consensus is that the glass eye, you know, it had the sort of a knurled ridge pattern originally for A New Hope. That the Graphics eye had some ridging around the side of it. But it looks like they've sanded that off for The Last Jedi and for The Force Awakens. So you've got a plain, a smooth glass eye. So we're going to open it up and take a look at the hilt, pop some batteries in there and see what it sounds like. One thing open, two thing open, three thing open. We got sides to do. Alright, that's that. Any more tape? Nope. Here we go. Open sesame. Alrighty. Smells like a Force FX lightsaber. Inside you've got your lightsaber. Let's get that taken out. That's the main attraction. Set that there for now. You've also got your stand. The rest of the box is empty. We'll put that aside for now. Looks like the same stand that came with the 2015 Force FX Black Series lightsabers. You've got your curved stand. You've got a little instruction manual. Interesting that here on the manual it says Starkiller Base, but on the box it says Jedi Training. Interesting. I wonder if this was supposed to be released for The Force Awakens. Let's see, this is number 7 on the box. Let's see what this says. Yeah, number 7, number 7. So I don't know why the box says Jedi Training, which would be Episode 8, but the instruction manual says Starkiller Base, which would be Episode 7, when she fought against Kylo Ren. It shows instructions for how to operate. We don't give a crap about that. We're just here to play around with it and see what happens. This looks really, really nice. Let's pop open these styrofoam things. Alright, we've got all 4 styrofoam things open. 1 styrofoam thing off. 2 styrofoam thing off. Here we go. This is nice. This is very, very nice. The only other Empire Strikes Back version of the Graphics that we've had was the Master Replica's Empire Strikes Back Force FX lightsaber, which was big, bulky. The grips, the proportions on the grips were off. The proportions on pretty much everything were really off on the Empire Strikes Back Force FX lightsaber. The Black Series and the Hasbro and the Master Replica's A New Hope Episode 4 lightsaber that they did was very, very close proportions to a vintage Graphics, and this one seems to follow suit. It's very light though. The grips are very light plastic. The blade is plastic. The hilt itself is metal, but it still just feels very light. But the proportions are accurate. So let's take a closer look at let's see how we can do this. You can see that the brass is revealed on the glass eye, on the sides of the glass eye where it's been polished away. That seems to just be painted on this particular hilt. Your circuit card is translucent, or sort of a mirror. The circuit card is mirrored. You've got the gold on top of a mirror board, and that serves as your on-off. Slides up, slides down, so that's nice. Interesting that it has the incorrect D-ring. It should be a cobalt D-ring on The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, but it has just this regular style A New Hope D-ring. So that's a mistake. Let me check the box. Yeah, it doesn't show the cobalt ring on the box. But so that's an interesting choice on their part. Let's go ahead and get some batteries in and see it lit up. Same style battery case. Requires 3 AA batteries. I want to make sure my switch is powered off. Alright. I don't know if you saw, there was just a brief flicker of light as the batteries made contact. So that's good that there is some power. Let's hear it. So this is the dark side soundboard. Has a deeper hum. This is not the A New Hope style light side soundboard that you would find in the Luke Episode 4 or the Luke Episode 6, Anakin Episode 3. This sounds very much like the Darth Vader, the dark side soundboard. You've got a different hum. Let's listen to that ignition, and then the hum starts, and then it's got a... So listen for that. Right there. You had a little bit of... So that's different. I don't hear that in any of the other Darth Vader or other soundboards. No shine through on the glass eye, but you do have shine through here on the bottom in between the bunny ear clamp, which is accurate, which is nice. Overall impression is a very good replica for you know, for the $150 retail price tag. There are several inaccuracies, the biggest one being the D-ring. This glass eye is also a lot taller. You know, most glass eyes are maybe half or 3/4 this size in terms of how tall it stands up out of the bezel in which it's sitting. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if that unscrews. Like the A New Hope version, you probably have to pop out the glass eye, and then there's a screw underneath there. So I will probably end up converting this just to see if the A New Hope Luke Skywalker conversion kit from Custom Saber Shop fits. It looks like it will, because it looks like it's assembled the same way as the Graflex from A New Hope. The grips are a very smooth, nice material. You've got rivets, or fake rivets, I guess, but it looks like rivets holding them, or not rivets, screws. You can see that they are hex screws. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. But they are hex shaped. They're not rivets, they're hex screws, which is interesting. Unscrew here to insert batteries, and then on off. And you've got a little sticker going around the top here with 3 lines of this device complies with part 15 of the FCC rules, blah blah blah. So yeah, red button is smaller than a vintage or replica Graflex. The actual red button itself looks to be smaller sitting in that bezel. But overall, it's a very nice replica. There seem to be many more, not many more, but there seem to be more swings than the standard dark side soundboard. So that's good. That's an improvement. There is no Graflex logo across the clamp, which is accurate to the film. Blade lights up to the tip. This is a string blade in here, so no dueling with this guy, unless you end up converting it. So, overall impressions, I really like it. I gotta say, I love the mirrored, I love the shiny reflective undercoat of the circuit card. You see, you can see my my shirt reflected in between the gold bars of the circuit card. I love that detail. I don't know if that's accurate to the film. It's kind of hard to say what is accurate and what isn't accurate, because there are obvious things like the D-ring that is inaccurate to what we know and we've seen from the Episode 7 prop. So unless they've decided to change it in Episode 8 to a D-ring, I don't think so. Based on the promo shots that we've seen, I don't believe that the Cobalt D-ring has been replaced with anything else. But we'll see. I would love for people to start making reflective, mirrored, chrome type circuit cards. It looks really, really beautiful. It looks really, really beautiful. And I think that's my favorite part of this Force FX lightsaber. So yeah, that's my initial review of the Rey Jedi Training Black Series Force FX lightsaber, released today on Force Friday. Thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.